The morning began like every other, but before the sun had fully climbed into the sky, one unexpected moment would change a father's life forever. He was carrying grocery bags in one hand and holding his little son's backpack in the other when three young girls quietly walked toward him. Their faces were serious, almost trembling, and when they finally looked into his eyes, they shared something so unbelievable that the world around him seemed to disappear. Time froze. His heartbeat thundered in his chest. The ordinary day he thought he was living had suddenly become the beginning of a story he would never forget. Before we continue, if you believe kindness can heal broken hearts, if you believe everyone deserves a second chance, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone you love, and leave a comment below. Your support helps these emotional stories reach people who may truly need them. Ethan had been raising his 7-year-old son Noah alone for almost 5 years. Since losing his wife Emily in a tragic car accident, every sunrise felt like another mountain to climb. He worked long shifts as a maintenance technician at the local hospital, rushing home every evening to cook dinner, help with homework, wash clothes, and somehow still find enough energy to read Noah a bedtime story. Sleep was a luxury he rarely enjoyed, but whenever he looked at his son's smile, he reminded himself that giving up had never been an option. Life was never easy. Bills arrived faster than paychecks, the family car constantly needed repairs, and loneliness often filled the silence after Noah had fallen asleep. Friends slowly drifted away because everyone was busy with their own lives. Ethan rarely complained. Instead, he quietly carried his grief like a heavy backpack that never left his shoulders. His greatest fear wasn't failing himself, it was failing the little boy who depended on him every single day. That Saturday morning seemed wonderfully ordinary. After dropping Noah off at a community art class, Ethan stopped by a neighborhood grocery store. The weather was pleasant, children laughed nearby, and everything felt peaceful. As he stepped out carrying 2 paper bags, 3 little girls, each around 10 years old, approached him together. Their nervous expressions immediately caught his attention. They weren't smiling or playing like most children their age. Instead, they looked as though they had rehearsed something incredibly important. One of the girls gathered enough courage to speak. She explained that they had found an old leather notebook while helping clean their grandmother's attic. Inside were photographs, handwritten letters, and one picture that looked exactly like Ethan. At first, he politely smiled, assuming they had mistaken him for someone else. But then the second girl carefully pulled a faded photograph from her backpack. The moment Ethan saw it, his knees nearly gave out beneath him.